Girl, if you literally can't remember who the hell I am, I don't blame you. Hi, my name is Duhamel Bentley, and honey, I'm back with a vengeance. Do you see this hair? I am like literally living my fantasy. I've literally never had my hair this red, and I'm kind of feeling it. I feel like it's the bad B version of oh girl. So in today's video, I wanted to kind of have a connection with you guys. I mean, I always strive to have a connection with you guys, and I love making videos. I have reached out to all of you guys, and I've had incredible responses. Some responses that I'm like, girl, what's the tea, honey? Let me sip a little bit of my juice, because some of you...
And I am right here in the back, so I will be saying the questions that all of you guys have asked. The one and only.
Yes, he is not wrong. I was actually going to say that and mention that right now. Felipe is in the back, and our upstairs neighbors are literally fighting. So
We
love
live
that.
in a complex.
Love that for us. If you guys hear something crazy, it's the opera upstairs. So yeah, let's get into the video. Like I said, we have a couple of questions, and to be honest with you, I've glanced at them, but I'm gonna give you the honesty. It is what it is. So buckle in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, honey, and binge watch. It is a thing. Felipe has been working very hard.
So the first question that I have
Yes.
here, it is, where do you see yourself in 1 month?
Ooh, girl. Living on the top of the hill, rich and famous. The facts are the facts. Next.
That's where you see yourself in 1 month?
Of course. Gotta claim it into the world, honey.
Okay, if you could work for one brand, which one would it be? One brand only.
Oof, girl. One brand of makeup, right? In the past, I would have said Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I still love them, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they're kind of a little bit lost in the woods right now. Their launches are just not what they used to be. The tea is the tea. I still love them, but I feel like maybe Charlotte Tilbury. I've connected a lot with the makeup. I've connected a lot with the skincare. Oh my gosh. My arrangiata is giving me the the burps. Excuse me. But yeah, I think Charlotte Tilbury. Right?
I don't know, you tell me.
Or Sephora. I'll say Sephora. Because it's a wide variety of things.
Like, you mean Sephora collection, or you mean
No,
Sephora
well, I
the
mean
brand?
Sephora, the store branding with all of the little trinklets kind of trinkling down in the family tree
Is there a
of
reason
beauty. Well, just because there has so many brands like Patrick Ta, Huda Beauty, Charlotte Tilbury,
Vanessa Merrick.
Myricks or Merrick's.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, so many amazing brands. So I'm gonna say Sephora. Period.
Okay, what is your real opinion on the beauty community?
The truth is the truth, and I feel like
there's no friends in the industry. You ain't learned that yet.
Go on.
Next question is, what are your favorite beauty influencers?
Ooh, that's a good question. No, everyone inspires me, but at the same time, I'm not really into anybody right now. That's the truth.
Okay, so that is your closure question.
Yes, sealed, honey. Shiv it.
Okay, what are your number one consistent favorite brands? Mention 3 of them.
Ooh, Huda Beauty's fabulous for sure. Charlotte Tilbury, obviously. 2. Oh, there's so many. Oh, but I'm gonna say
the 3rd one.
Oof, who are you, girl? You know something? I have been really feeling Pat McGrath. I don't love everything Pat McGrath, and I think it's very expensive for no reason. No shade, but that's the truth in my opinion. So I'm going to say Jeffree Star because I have a lot of Jeffree Star, and I love Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I love the quality, and I love pretty much everything from it. So I'm going to say those 3 are going to be the bad bitches in this town.
What would you change about the community, and what would you change about the products?
I would change from the community. for companies, let's subdivide this. I would change from the community, from companies, for companies to be more aware of the support that we provide to them. Because the reality of the case is there's a sea. There is literally a sea of beauty influencers trying to make it, trying to be cute, cool, whatever. For example, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, they don't really support the community. They don't really do anything for their followers and their supporters. And that's really disappointing. That's one of the reasons why I kind of stepped away from the brand, because I said, I'm spending so much money. I'm literally giving this person the platform that they have, and they can't even like something that I do when I've spent so much money. Like, they know for a fact.
So were you buying the makeup for the likes, or were you buying the makeup because you like the makeup but you would appreciate it?
Oh, absolutely, honey. Hey, listen, I'm here sitting down, baby, because this is a job. This is a job. We invest so much time, so much money, so much effort into creating something for you guys for education purposes, for entertainment purposes, and for us to just like be ourselves and kind of blossom our lotus. So no, I'm not buying it for the likes. However, I am working here for a future, right? And this future involves likes, shares, and growth. It just is what it is. For example, Lunar Beauty, they're very supportive to the people who support them. And for that reason alone, I started really supporting them, because it feels good to know that they're looking at you and they like, to see how you're interacting with their makeup. So it's not even about, look at me, look at me. It's about the fact that, there's so many of us working so hard, spending so much money for these brands not even to recognize us. So that's part one of the question. The products. What would I change of the products? I would change the hyping. I honestly loathe the TikTok situation where everybody's like, this is TikTok famous. And everybody's like, ah! Like maniacs running after a goddamn product that they don't even know if it works. And then all of a sudden they sell it out everywhere. And before you know it, they're like, it doesn't even work. I don't even like it. But I just wanted 3-5 likes, because that's pretty much what you get on TikTok. Let's be honest. And in anywhere else, right? If you're not well known and if you don't pay for them, the facts are the facts.
Maybe you're unlikable.
Right. Am I not being likable right now?
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, she's putting it out there.
A lot of the people are like out there, and they're not majority. Some of them are not likable, and they just because people have made them famous because they are always buying new stuff and making those on trend topics, right?
Yeah, that's so cheap. So I would change the companies to be more unique. Like, for example, Melt Cosmetics. I feel like Melt Cosmetics is one of the brands that is very unique. They kind of bang to their own rhythm. So I really like them. And I think that it's interesting, for example, when like everybody's releasing a blush or everybody's releasing, a setting powder. It's just like, come on, like give us some diversity. I'm sick and tired of buying the 5 things of the same from different brands. It's just the truth of the matter.
Somebody said, what is your favorite Melt product?
Ooh. Listen, it's so hard to choose. It's so hard to choose. They're all so good. The waterline pencils, the eyeshadows, girl, the lipsticks.
You have to pick one.
The paint pots, just the whole brands. I can't pick. I'm sorry, Melt, but I'm not sorry. I'm literally living for them all.
What inspires you on a daily basis?
Good question. I'm inspired by hard work. I am inspired by the future, by dreams and goals. But I'm definitely inspired by results, because I will give you my 1000%. If I don't see a result, I'm pulling back. And I think that's everybody.
What are your favorite drugstore products?
Ooh, drugstore products. I really enjoy NYX Cosmetics. Fabulous. Amazing. Who else do I like? Let me see.
Have one. You need 4 more.
Kimchi Beauty, I want to say she's cute. She's drugstore. Wet n Wild has come through. Elf, definitely, honey. Patrick Wu.
You have 4.
They're cute. Yeah, Patrick Wu. Fabulous. Yes.
The 5th one?
Oh, there's 5?
Mm-hmm. Morphe would be considered drugstore.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Morphe definitely works. I love Morphe. Morphe brushes, Morphe palettes. We have a bunch of Morphe lipsticks. I love them.
3 of your favorite high-end products.
Ooh, 3 of my favorite high-end products. These questions are definitely hard. I want to say... Ooh. Oh, okay. The highlighter from Clé de Peau, very expensive, honey.
One.
Very expensive, but very fabulous. Honestly, so stunning. I have a review on that. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just trying to think of like what from Charlotte Tilbury I love so much. And honestly, the first thing that pops in my mind is the retinol night cream from Charlotte Tilbury.
Mm-hmm.
So delicious, so divine. And I'm going to say the third one is going to be La Mer. And the only reason I'm going to say La Mer is because, girl, listen, I've been off and on. I've tried it. Do I love it? Am I obsessed with it? I always feel like I need more hydration when I use La Mer. And it's just so expensive that I think to myself, why do I need more hydration if it's literally almost $400, right? But I'm going to say La Mer because I saw this girl who's been using La Mer for ages, and her skin just looked so stunning that I said, I need La Mer. Like, it is what it is. And thank God for Felipe, because he got me La Mer.
What is your number one product out of the top of your head, and your hair? What would be your number one favorite product from Huda Beauty? You can't think about it. You just gotta say it.
Off of the top of my head, what is my favorite product from Huda Beauty? Oh my God. Off the top of my head, what is my favorite product from Huda Beauty? Oh, so many. But I'm going to say her big palettes. I love the eyeshadow formula. I love the small palettes. In general, her eyeshadow. I think the shadows in general just very divine, very delicious. So yeah, I'm excited for see what they have in coming forward. And I will go back really quick. What inspires me, truthfully, I thought about it, is my relationship and Felipe. So that is genuine. And results. I'm not lying about that. But I definitely think that what inspires me a lot is my family, and that's him. So, yes.
Thank you. What is, out of the top of your head, what is your number one favorite eyeshadow palette from Jeffree Star?
Ooh.
You can think about it. You just gotta say it. The first one that comes to mind.
I'm going to say it's going to be Blood. What is it? Blood. The red one. Blood Sugar. And the reason why, it's because it was the first one, right? That was the first one that we got. And I just loved the trunk. I loved the concept. I was so excited to have it. And I've used it. I've used it on other people. I've really got to explore it when I first started doing makeup on myself. So definitely that's such a stunning one to me. I love it.
Now thinking and going back to that, then just kind of like giving you an idea, you have a lot of eyeshadow palettes from Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
You have Pat McGrath, you have Dominique Cosmetics, Jeffree Star, Huda Beauty, you even have Anastasia, Charlotte Tilbury, and you also have this beautiful brand Beauty Bay. Now,
I will say,
out of the top of your head, from the ones that I mentioned, which one is your favorite eyeshadow?
Oof. Doesn't work off the top of my head. I gotta think here. God. Did you say Huda Beauty?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna say Huda Beauty. And the reason why is because, again, formula is really, really cute. Really, really nice. I would say my second one would be Pat McGrath.
Got you into makeup?
You know, I've always loved beauty. I've always loved beauty. But I come from a household where it's very minimalistic. Like, it's very much so, we do like a lipstick and some like mismatched foundation with like mismatched concealer and eyeliner and mascara, and you're looking like glamorized. That's where I come from. And I remember when I was in school for makeup, I didn't understand anything. I didn't understand contour, highlighting. I didn't understand anything. I remember my teacher talking about like contour and like snatching and highlight to brighten and whiten. And I was like, what is she talking about? I will never forget that moment. And I remember the first time that I tried foundation on my face, I was just so nervous and so scared of like opinions and blah, 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 that I just didn't give myself the opportunity to really explore makeup like that. So, yeah. I hope that answers the question.
Now, would you consider that you are more of a feminine man, and would you think that the community, the beauty community, not the gay community, but the beauty community accepts a lot of feminine people?
So no. Yes, I am a very feminine man. Thank God. I love pink. I have a beret here. I am living my life, and I don't care who you are, who you think you are. I won't change it. Period. The facts are the facts. But yeah, no, I don't. And I think, unfortunately, and this is going to be controversial, but this is just my opinion and my experience. I feel like intimidated where we stand ground because a lot of the times we wear things differently, right? And we push boundaries where insecurities kind of pull through. In my experience with it, and it's unfortunate because I'm always here to support anybody, and I don't care who you are. You should be building each other up, not tearing each other down. And I feel like that's my experience a lot of the times in the beauty community.
How has makeup affected your dating life or your relationship?
Well, good thing that you're here. I think it's helped. I think it's helped because it has shown Felipe different sides of me. If I'm a little sluttier or if I'm a little bit more virginized or just I don't know. It's helped. It's helped a lot. And he's never made me feel more beautiful with and without makeup. So definitely helps. And I've heard that a lot of people unfortunately have trouble finding guys that like makeup. And what I say to you, if you are a man in makeup, do not give yourself up for anybody. It doesn't matter if he's the hottest, if he's got the biggest heart. Clink. Don't give yourself up for anybody because at the end of the day, if he is trying to box you and if he's trying to take away the things that empower you, then is he really the right person for you? That's the tea. What do you feel? How do you feel like makeup has
But this is not about me, honey. This is
I know,
about you.
but you're here. It's some insider tea, honey.
Yes, the question?
How do you feel like makeup has affected our relationship?
No. Well, the beginning, I was really happy about you putting on makeup. I thought you were just already beautiful. I remember the first time you put on eyebrows, it was in Santa Monica, and I said, appreciate your body. It's never something like, oh, I'm not going to be attracted to this person because he wears makeup. That's never been my situation. Like, love is love, and that's just who I am, and that's how I've always thought about life. Nowadays, I think my relationship has grown for the makeup industry a lot more than I ever thought. I always wanted to do, as a child, I always wanted to do something related to that. And you being in the makeup industry and also being a hairstylist, as you guys can tell, he has recently changed his beautiful color of hair, and we love it and we live for it. But I think that in general, for me, it's been more of a supportive bond with you, and we kind of like grown with love. Like we recently went to Sephora, and you were like, "Oh, I want to try this. I want to try that." And I'm like, I have this issue where I'm just shopaholic. I feel like emotionally, I feel like emotionally, I feel like I compensate for the things that I lack of, or like the stress that I live on a daily basis buying stuff. And I feel like, if I don't voice it out, people wouldn't understand it. And I think it's just a mental issue that I have to learn to cope with. So a lot of the times I still have to struggle when I'm buying stuff. Like literally, I'm buying stuff right now as we're speaking. It's something that I enjoy to spend with my time with you. And I feel like makeup in general, you're like, now you're sharing me your thoughts. You're like, how do you like this one? I like the other product better. And I think our relationship as a grown man, because we're literally, I'm almost in my 40s in a couple of years. And then you're almost in your 30s, or you're in your 30s, and I feel like for me, age has not changed anything for me. Our love for the beauty industry in general has just grown. How long have you been doing makeup? And we're getting closer to the end. So
Okay, love that.
How long have you been doing makeup?
On myself, fully, since 2019, right?
Right.
When this whole situation happened, honey, I definitely went into town practicing and learning on how to do it. But I've done it. I went to cosmetology school 2010. So right off of high school, I knew I wanted to be in the beauty industry. And I've always loved it. I've always been very good at it with like hair and just, I've always been very confident. Like that's part of my life that I've just had a lot of confidence because I know I can do it and I know I can slay it really well. Not trying to be cocky, but whatever, it is what it is. So I definitely always knew I loved it. But like I said, I was always just very nervous. I was very insecure about others' opinions that really just did not matter and do not matter. So I hope that if you see this and you are feeling nervous or you're feeling insecure, darling, F them. F them hard, because they really don't matter. Those are the facts.
What is your favorite thing about being a gay person?
Oh my God, what a good question. Girl, being gay, my experience of being gay has been very challenging. It has been very soul-crushing and very wing-cutting. However, when you're that girl, you're just that girl. And even though they've attempted all of these things, they just haven't succeeded. And they will never succeed. That should be revealed sooner than later. But that's just the truth. And I feel like I love being gay so much because it's made me such a much better person. It's made me more aware. It's made me more careful, conscious, mindful, loving, caring, appreciative. I value so much the good people around me and the good things that happen in my life. I'm not always the most positive person. I do enjoy complaining. It's just kind of like my mechanism of like spewing out a lot of like old ass trauma. But the reality of the case is that I love how it has come with a price, right? Being a different kind of person, a woke person. But you know, I've paid the price and I'm still paying for it on a daily basis. But I love it. I love it and I love myself. Because if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Now can I get a subscribe, honey?
What are your goals and aspirations in the makeup industry?
Honestly, build a community. I want to build a community. I've gotten to build, the community we've gotten to build so far. We are mainly, pretty close and we talk to each other pretty much on a daily basis. Maybe not on a daily basis all of the time, but building a community, inspiring others, educating others to be better to themselves because you want to be the baddest. Like that's my gig, that's my vibe. Like I look at people and I start, I'm very analytical and I always look at people and study what they do, how they do things. And I just want to beat the best. That's just who I am. Always been like that.
Can you name your top bakeries and restaurants that you've tried the last 2 years here in California?
Top bakeries. Listen, I'm not the biggest sweets person here. I know I'm fat, honey, but I'm just not a cute little sweet kind of girl. But I will say I love Korean, Asian style of pastries. Like for example, I'm not sure if it's 85 degrees or 85 Celsius. It has a little circle. If you know, please leave it in the comment down below. Absolutely love them. They have so many different delicious pastries. They just incorporated not too long ago like an egg. It's like an egg tart with a mochi base. Oh, I just literally lived through it. So I really, really like that. And what was the other one?
I think mochi nut. You like mochi nut a lot.
I'm just not the biggest. Ooh, girl. What is the one that in Orange County? Phil's Donuts, is that the one? Phil's Mochi Nut?
I remember. Probably.
Oh my god, they're just so good. The one that had like the matcha cookie. Oof, girl. I love matcha and I love like chewy, dewy kind of things. And
then just to finalize, this will be the last question.
Oh my gosh, okay.
She got quiet.
I'm waiting, honey.
This was the last question.
Oh, that was the last question?
Yeah.
I am a crazy drink person. I love...
You mean alcoholic or you mean just like Vita Cane coconut water.
Oof, coconut water is everything to me. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, honey? I live for coconut. It just is what it is. And if you don't like coconut water, just send yours over to me, okay? I just live through it. So I want to say Vita Coco, right? Vita Cane, Vita Coco Cane, which I don't remember the name. It's divine, delicious. I like more natural based juices, sweetened with like sugar cane, or just things that you just don't taste on a daily. For example, I love like milk teas. I'm not a big fan of boba. I used to really like boba, but I don't know. It's just too much for me now.
Anymore?
Huh?
You're not the girl anymore?
I'm just not. I do like the popping boba, but just the chewy regular black boba, I don't know. I'm just right now I'm going through a phase of just not working through her. But I do love the popping boba, and I've really come to love like Yakult drinks, right?
Right.
Oof, I love cheese foam too. Listen, I'm trying to escape dairy out of my life, but cheese foam, she's just that girl. Listen, it is what it is.
Alright.
Is that it?
That's it.
Well, children, if you stayed this long, thank you so much for bearing with me. I appreciate all of your guys' support, and I'm excited to be back. I have so much makeup that I have to review. So welcome to the Dufe channel, and get ready, because I'm not really promoting anything. Because I did that all throughout 2021 to 2022. And life has been a nasty bitch with me and with Felipe. The challenges we have faced in 2022, oof, girl, it would just take anybody out of commission. And it almost took us out of commission, but, you know, life was like, girl, was good. And we were like, no.
We're like, take a break.
You don't know us, honey. If someone's gonna do it, it's gonna be these girls. So it's been very challenging, and that's the reason why I haven't been in YouTube as much. And Felipe has been doing such an incredible job with like pushing this channel forward and working through it all, because I miss it. I miss looking fabulous with my makeup on. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, again, subscribe. We are very, very grateful for it. And follow me on my journey. A lot of exciting things are coming, and I'm not joking. And if you don't know, I guess you'll find out soon. So don't forget to join the Dufe Nation. Bye!